Hi everyone, welcome back to part two. So as we got to the part where Saka, he's focusing on the World Cup from what I can see, focusing on mainly, do I get an opportunity to display my talents? Will I be shunned by key teammates, or has this actually cost me my career? This is his thoughts and feelings. But what will actually happen in Saka's career? What will actually happen in Saka's career? What will actually happen in Saka's career? Okay, so we have the Five of Swords. Five of Swords speaks about, it can speak about someone trying to sabotage you. It can speak about self-sabotage in some cases. I feel more so this is his energy. He feels as though he may have sabotaged something, and he may feel as though he hopes that feeling changes, as well as he feels that he was, placed in a situation, only to fail. And he also feels as though there was a lot of misuse of power in the game as well. But he may feel as though this is how he's feeling. I feel as though his chances have been taken away. How will Saka progress in his career? Okay, wicked. Okay, so we've got the Wheel of Fortune. As you guys know, Wheel of Fortune is one of the most positive cards in the deck. This is Jupiter energy. This is Sagittarius energy, right? Raheem's a Sagittarius. I feel like Raheem will put in a good word for him. Word of encouragement as well. There's going to be a lot of learning that Saka will be doing. There's a lot of learning that he'll be doing. There's a lot of research he'll be doing. A lot of practicing. Something about travel. So he may go back to his, parents' origin of birth, I feel. Because we've got the Pharaoh here, which is Egypt. Egypt is in Africa. His parents are from Nigeria. So there's something about him going for a break, a well-deserved break. This definitely does speak about travel. So this definitely does speak about, for me personally, the tides will turn. There's something around November, December. November's next year when we have the actual World Cup. So he's definitely going to be in the lineup for the England lineup. During that time, he will definitely, I feel, he will definitely be, practicing and learning, and he's going to be bringing out some crazy techniques. He's going to be wowing us, the wall's going to go in his favor. So will he gain the support from his teammates, and is he gaining support from his teammates during this trying time? Okay, so we've got the swords here. So, there are some people that are acting a bit frosty towards him. There unfortunately are some people that are acting a bit detached towards him, which is unfair. Unfortunately, there are some people, there's someone that's a Gemini here who is acting frosty towards Saka. Okay, so we've got the Cups card. Cancerian person, or Scorpio, or I feel more Cancerian energy, or Pisces. But there is someone that could be acting a little bit standoffish with him. Could be higher ups as well. Could be female higher up. Doesn't have to be. Could be someone in their female energy. Someone's being emotionally distant and cold towards him. Okay, so is he gaining support from his other teammates? Is Saka gaining support from his other teammate? Yeah, he is, because we've got the Ten of Cups. So they're like a family. Yeah, this is Sagittarius. He's definitely gaining support from Raheem. Who else is Saka gaining support from? He may have a partner. He's definitely gaining support from his love. Who else is Saka gaining support from in regards to his teammates? Harry Kane as well. He's a Leo. Kane is supporting him. Kane has a Sagittarius moon. Also, Raheem has a Sagittarius moon. But there are people that are not really offering their emotional support. Who else is offering Saka support at this time? Obviously, yeah, there's a lot of love. There's a lot of love surrounding him. And he's gonna, he's gaining support because he's still emotionally vulnerable, and he's still focusing on what happened. But he's gaining a lot of support. He is, from what I can see, going to go through to the World Cup, and in the time being, he's going to be focusing, he's going to be training, he's going to be pulling out tricks, he's going to be unstoppable. He's going to be unstoppable. How will he be at the World Cup? How will Saka be at the World Cup? How will Saka perform at the World Cup? Yeah, this is Aries energy. So he's going to be on fire. Aries are leaders. He's going to, I believe, I haven't done his chart, but I believe he's got an Aries moon. I believe he's a Virgo, and I believe he's got an Aries moon. So he's definitely going to be dominating the matches. Yeah, we've got Emperor card. He's definitely going to be dominating the matches. I'm going to do his chart and I'll get back to you guys, but I believe he's got an Aries moon. You're going to see him in his full Emperor power in those matches. He's going to mature, because we're going from a Page of Wands, which is my Aries card, to the Emperor. Emperor is like, come on, higher than the kings. So boy, it's going to be curtains, right? But he's going to be stepping up into his Emperor power, and he's going to be just dominating his matches. Okay, so that's beautiful to know that he's getting support from his parents. He's getting support from his teammates, the key teammates that matter as well. And now we're going to be moving on to Rashford now. MBE. Daniel Rashford. What is Daniel Rashford? And guys, please, my skin is a bit dry. I need to actually oil it. It's so bad on me. Actually oil it. My hands are dry. I was washing the dishes. Okay. MBE. Daniel Rashford, MBE. Please check out what Mr. Rashford has done for England in regards to, vulnerable children, being, not having enough food to eat during the pandemic. Himself and his mother teamed up, and they made sure that children were given vouchers during the pandemic to be fed, So basically, if you are on a low income, you can gain vouchers from the school that your child goes to, and then you can go to a supermarket, which you guys may call a mall, and you can get food, like food shopping for your child. And Mr. Rashford was the man behind that. So you can read that up on Google if you have time. So he's a very good footballer also, very well respected in the club that he belongs to. So let's take a look at Daniel Rashford. What is his thoughts and feelings in the now? What is Daniel Rashford's thoughts and feelings in the now, please? Okay, so, all right. Okay, so we have so I feel like he wants to get away. He wants to go on holiday. There's something about wanting to escape it all. With this card right here, this to me indicates that his focus is also on the World Cup as well, because they're holding 2 cups, right? There's something about number 11. There's something about November, number 2. Yeah. There's something about November. Okay. Sagittarius season does start in November, and it also occurs in December. But I feel like his focus in the now is to focus on the World Cup. He has that type of mind where, I believe in the now anyway, it happened. So moving forward, he wants to move forward from it all. It's almost like he's detaching from his emotions. He's thinking about his future victories. He's thinking about what he can gain in the future. He doesn't want to dwell. He wants to move forward from that. What's Rashford thinking in the now? Yeah, deep down, because I was going to say, what is he thinking in the now? Because we have our conscious and we have our unconscious. So his conscious side is like, okay, it happened, let's move on. So he could be the type of person that's like the motivator. Or, if his family and friends are like, are you okay? Is there anything I could do? Look, it's fine. I'm okay. He's like the person that like looks after others. He's like the motivator. He's like the person that gets everyone energized, and and now he's in a different role and he feels uncomfortable with that role. He wants to dismiss his emotions. It's like, I don't even want to think about that. Let me think about the future. He may not even directly be telling people that he's thinking about the future, but that's where his focus lies, on what I can attain as opposed to what I've lost. He's got a very optimistic thought of focus, very optimistic way of thinking, I should say. But deep down, when he's alone, his unconscious is that of fear. He's even doubting if he should, because he's a Scorpio. We've got a Scorpion right there, right? He's even thinking to himself, should he even stay? Should he even stay in this actual environment? Is this really my true path? He definitely may go into politics when he retires, or do. At the moment, he's a activist in my eyes, right? But he's even thinking about his career at this point. He's still young, but he's thinking about, is this my true path? Do I want to keep being subjected to this? Is it really worth my emotional well-being to be in this? It's giving him food for thought. It's giving him, he's really thinking about what he wants to do moving forward. Something about 2 years. I hope he doesn't retire, but there's something about 2 years. But he's dreaming big. So how's he, because this is a very deep card. It's really, he's Scorpio, so he has got psychic ability, whether he knows that or not. So he's really honing in on his abilities. He's really seeking the answers from within. He's not seeking the answers from what other people are saying to him. Because I believe that he's the type of person that people go to. Now he's going to himself. He's asking himself those hard questions. It's uncomfortable, but he's unearthing the uncomfortableness. And he's facing the truth of the matter. He's facing how he really feels. He's not running away from it, as painful as it may feel. And one of the questions is this really what I want to do moving forward? Is this my true calling, or is it the quest towards my true calling? To me, it feels like he's at a standstill, yes, but it also feels like he's at a crossroads in his career, right? So what support is Saka, what support, and maybe Saka could be giving him support. What support is Rashford getting from family and friends? What support is he, because I feel like he's like telling them that he's okay, and what support is he getting from family and friends, and what support should he get? Because we looked in Saka's one, and he's getting a lot of support from his mum and dad. Okay, so we have the Seven of Pentacles. It's almost like he's leaving people on standby. He may not be communicating as much. Yeah, Ten of Wands. He may not be communicating as much. The reason why I feel like he's like this, he's in shutdown mode, is because he's focusing on the future. He's the go-to person. He doesn't want to be going to anyone. His heart is closed off. Like I said, it's leave me alone. When they ask him, are you okay? He may give like one-word answers. He's very shut down, very shut off. Don't want to talk about it. Is he okay emotionally? Yeah, he feels like there was an injustice, definite injustice. Injustice in regards to, I feel how the game was played. Bottom of the deck, I feel like how the game was played. He feel like there was an injustice, and in my humble opinion, I feel like there was in certain aspects. But I've spoken to people, and they're like, this is the name of football. But from things that I've saw, I just thought like, whoa, this is a bit, that's just my humble opinion. But he feels like there was definitely injustice. He may even feel like it was fixed. Why does he feel like it was fixed? Okay, so we have the Sword card here. Yeah, he feels like there was some sort of, he feels like it was fixed because there's something to do with a creation. It was fixed. He feels like they were cut off. And that's another thing. He also feels as though and when I say fixed, he feels like, there was other things going on. But I also feel with this card right here, he feels as though he wasn't given enough shine. He wasn't given an opportunity to actually do something different. He wasn't given an opportunity to create, to express, to move forward, because look, Chariot card right here. Chariot card was, we're in July. Chariot card represents Cancer. He wasn't given enough opportunity to demonstrate his abilities. Him and Sancho, because we've got two sinks there, right? He wasn't given enough opportunity to dominate, to show, to prove, to create, right? This is Eight of Wands. This is all about action. He wasn't given enough opportunity to do what he does best. You know, it wasn't given to him. He had to work with what he had, and what he had wasn't enough, you know, which is making him quite sad. Obviously, it's making him sad. But he doesn't want to dwell in that sadness. He doesn't want to dwell in that sadness. He does not want to dwell in that sadness because he's very overwhelmed. He's very confused right now. Doesn't really want to talk about it to people. He doesn't want to overwhelm people. So I'm hearing, I keep it to myself. Yeah, this is my Scorpio card. I keep it to myself. But he is coming out of that energy, or he will, I should say, come out of that energy, and he will express himself to the best of his ability anyway. Because October, yeah, I said Libra. October, Scorpio's got that Libra energy with their fear and balance. This is why he's probably thinking, okay, let me focus on the positive aspect of things. And, you know, we got so far and this, that, and the other, etc. And then the Scorpio side is very introverted, inwardly. They sometimes, Scorpios, they can hold their emotions inwardly. So he's more like on a sense of, okay, let me just process my thoughts and feelings. I'm very overwhelmed. I'm very confused. He's overthinking about the game. He's confused about how things happened. And it's like, okay, when he does talk, he will express, but not too much, because he's still trying to process himself. What support is he getting from Saka and Sancho and Sterling and Kane? Is he getting support? Okay, so we've got the World card. Okay, so to me, this is like, yes, he is getting support. For, you know, we've got Taurus energy here. So he's definitely getting support. And we've got Virgo. So he's definitely getting support from Saka. As much as Saka can, to the best of his abilities, because he's still going through his healing. The manager, Gareth Gates, who I think is an amazing manager, he's a Virgo. And I believe his birthday is the same day as Saka. He's actually given his support as well towards him, and he's been like that father figure, you know, so he's really given his support. And we've got the Magician card right here. There's someone that's a Gemini that's given him some sort of support. But the Gemini also speaks about communication. So I feel like he's definitely speaking to like his manager. He could be speaking to his dad as well. He's the one, I feel, that is giving Saka, the support, because Saka is seen as a little brother to him. So he's giving him, they're both supporting each other. And, you know, yeah, they're both supporting, this is Virgo energy. They're both supporting each other, and they're both gaining support from the manager, who's looking over them as a father figure. Is there anything I can do? You know, empowering the boys, you know, making sure they're okay, checking up on them, calling them. You know, they may even have like 3-way phone calls or 6-way phone calls with him, Saka, you know, Sancho, Sterling, manager. You know, there's a lot going on. There's a lot of support going on here. Okay. Moving forward in his career, what will he do in regards to his career? What will he do in regards to his career? What will he do? And I just saw Leo card, so I believe Kane's supporting him too. What will he do in his career moving forward? Okay, so his career is going to be at a standstill for the time being. Okay, because we've got the Knight of, yeah, it's going to be at a standstill. Yeah, there's still unfortunately going to be a little bit of focusing on what was lost. He's going to take a break, and you know, that makes sense, because I woke up to see that he's actually going to pause to do something in October. I think he's going to come back. And when I was doing Scorpio's reading for my TikTok, the Libra card came up, the scales. Sorry, how can I forget? Justice card came up, and I was going to mention a Libra could be of importance. And obviously October is Libra season, and October is his birthday season. So he's taking a break. Right, and then we've got the Leo card. So there's something about a Leo, maybe a Leo female. He may just be focusing on, you know, if he's got a partner, you know, because I believe his partner at the moment, I don't know if they're together or not. I'm not going to delve into that, but she is a Leo. She's the 4th of August, so he will probably spend time, and he has a child with this female, so he'll be probably just focusing on his family life, which is the best thing to do when you're going through something, is to be around loved ones and, you know, people that can support you and take that time out. So that's what he'll be focusing on. But he's going to be taking things easy. He knows, he works with his energy, as my sister Nikki K say, work with your energy. But he knows himself. That's the right word I wanted to say. He knows himself. He knows, you know what, I need a break. Whereas with Saka, I feel like his parents will say to him, or I feel like with Saka, he may just want to be just around family, his mum and dad especially. And his mum and dad may say, you need a break, son. Rashford will say, I need a break. I'm taking time out. I need a break. You know, he's not afraid to speak up for himself. So he knows that emotionally and mentally and spiritually he needs a break. In regards to the World Cup, what is Rashford thinking and going to do in regards to the World Cup? Yeah, he's ready to go. He's ready to go. He's ready to go to the World Cup. He's ready to bring it. We've got Leo again. But his focus is having a holiday and his child, you know, or maybe having another child during this time. Yeah, because we've got 8 of Pentacles. This is my hardworking Capricorn card. That's August season, right? So he is going to be training. There's a lot of training that's going to be done, but also a break away, somewhere exotic, somewhere nice, somewhere where people don't really know who he is. He's going to take a break away with his partner, but he's ready to go, and he's ready to put in the work. He's ready to go for that World Cup. He's ready, all right? Yeah, see, we had the same card for Saka. He's ready to go. He will be going. He will be going to the World Cup, and he's ready to bring it. This is Aries energy as well, Mars and Aries. He's ready to bring it. I don't know if Mars is going to be in, I don't know if Mars is going to be in Aries during that time, or the moon's going to be in Aries during that time when they do actually compete. Yeah, he's ready to join his family, spend time with his family, as well as join his football family, and he's ready to bring that cup home. Okay, so that's what we got for Mr. Rashford. We're going to be coming back in part 3 with our segment in regards to Sancho and the manager of the England football team, Gates. Thank you for joining me. Peace out.